Calvin Castine at St. Mary's Academy, beautiful downtown Champlain. It's the 19th day of February 2012, and this is the annual St. Mary's Academy President's Day weekend basketball tournament. This game here is just an exhibition game. They originally scheduled it so that St. Mary's could have a game. Looks like we have an assistant jumper here. Apprentice jumper. You've got Beasley and Pema Bokar jumping. It's the Mooers North Country Cougars against St. Mary's. St. Mary's is predominantly, Pema's wide open. Pema's a recruit that signed up yesterday for the St. Mary's team. The St. Mary's team is predominantly 3rd and 4th graders. Pema, a 6th grader at Champlain Central, just was here with her sister yesterday and wasn't playing, so she asked if she could participate, and they said sure, why not. Here's Yang over to Eichler. Eichler guarded by looks like his cousin Nolan there, Nolan Gagnon. Eichler drives by and puts it up, and rebounded by Beasley. St. Mary's is coached by Sue Duffy, assisted by Autumn Garrow. This Mooers North Country team is already in the playoffs. Eichler is taken down. This North Country team is in the playoffs, and St. Mary's again is just an exhibition game. Foul on Gagnon, a nasty little Nolan Gagnon. We have a timeout. Jerry Davison wants to talk to his team here. They don't see the clock here from this angle, but that's fine because the score will be rather one-sided. It's, as I said, a 5th and 6th grade tournament. St. Mary's is predominantly a 3rd and 4th grade team. And some of these guys are vertically challenged, which means haven't started to grow yet. So they are generally overmatched on the court, but they're here getting some experience and having some fun. And I'm going to give you their roster right now. Cameron Foley is 14, Kaylin LaFountain 6, Danny Malo is 11, Frederick LaFlamme is 3, Kirsten Bedard Kemp 15, Abram Eichler 11, Carter Gooley 12, Tyler LeClaire 2, Patrick Lebec is 12. He listed here as 7, but I think yesterday he had 12. And you got Neil Yang at 21, Harry DeLong 13, and Pema, what's Pema wearing? She wearing 12 today? Yeah, she's wearing 12. So Lebec's probably wearing, Lebec is probably wearing 7 today, if he's here. For the Cougars, as I said, Jerry Davison's listed as a coach. Jordan Timmons is 7, Riley Hollister 9, Owen Hollister 20, Zabian Beasley is 24, 00 is Thomas Kimbler, Ben Collins is 11, Nolan Gagnon 42, and Cole DiBernardo is 21. Whoop. And Jerry Davison had his team practicing passing so many passes before they shoot. Yesterday these kids came out and they were just bang, 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 scoring buckets. Jerry's pulling his hair out, so how can I keep them from, without getting them into bad habits, how can I keep them from just shooting all the time and scoring at will. Always guard number 11 here is Eichler tries to save it, but can't quite do it. And Kimball on the basket here, looking to take it out. That's not where they're taking it out. It's Sunday morning, 9:30. Looks like they got Carter Gooley guarding the paint there. He's going to be the intimidator in the middle there. He's not going to let anybody score in that paint. Off Yang's foot. He was dribbling, and all of a sudden it's off the back of his heel. Blue ball. So originally, as I started to say a couple of times, they're just supposed to be this one exhibition game, as this is the only game St. Mary's was supposed to play. But as luck would have it, yesterday the team from St. Albans called in with a bit of a stomach virus, and the team was busy dealing with the stomach virus, so they weren't able to make it. So at the last minute, somebody started making phone calls, and St. Mary's players were contacted, and they showed up and they played the St. Albans schedule. Turned into a victory for all their opponents, but it allowed those opponents to play a game. Travel. Pema showing young Mr. Collins some defense there. So St. Mary's unexpectedly was able to play 3 games yesterday. They got whooped in each one of them, but they got out of here. They had some fun, played ball, and they got some experience on the court. There's Eichler again. He got by Gagnon, but a double team there. They have to double team him to stop him. Had Hollister go over to help out. The 12-minute halves, a lot of running time. Rolls off the rim. Pema Dokar gets the rebound off the shot by Kimbler. Shot taken by Yang. Tough to pick up these players because the numbers are only on their back. It makes it a little tough for lookout. Blue ball. And brings it down, throws it up off the rim. Mooers doing a good job passing the ball around. Shot. Whoa! Number 9. Let's see who that is. Number 9. Ryan Hollister. And looking to get open as shot is blocked. Dolbat gives to two is Tyler LeClaire. He's blocked. There's Yang. 2 strong. Belcar gets the rebound off. Shot by Kimbler. Incidentally, that clock up there doesn't work. Anybody who watched the American Pickers show as Kimbler hits. Inbounded by 13. Who's 13 there? I don't have a 13. Oh yeah, I do. Perry DeLong. Okay, I didn't recognize it. He had a striped shirt underneath yesterday, so he's got a dark shirt underneath today. Perry DeLong, number 13. Whoa, nice shot there by Hollister. You watch American Pickers and people collect different things. I'm sure if somebody wanted to buy that score clock up there, somebody with a sports bar motif, somebody could turn that into some money. Doesn't work. It's just a wall decoration here. Somebody offered the school a few $100s. They could probably walk away with that clock. So give it some thought. Blue ball. This tournament, 12th annual, been going on for 12 years now, obviously, but always President's Day weekend. And a lot of fans come and spend the day. But they have a nice concession stand here. All volunteer help. The referees, the people in the food booth, the concession stand. So I had a nice breakfast here for $4. A couple of eggs, a couple toast, piece of sausage. Basket by Yang. A piece of sausage. Hash browns. Cost me $5 because I had to buy something to drink. But Yang again. There's a long pass. They've got to get their number of passes in. There it is, and make sure they're getting their passes. Whoa, Yang, fast fingers. DiBernardo thought he had a rebound. Yang just grabbed it out of his hands. That shot by DeLong is blocked. Sounds like it's halftime. Mooers, North Country Cougars leading St. Mary's at the half here. We'll check that score. It looks like the girls on the stage are ready for action here. Are they eating M&Ms? Can't go wrong with M&M's. 9-4 is our score. Mooers being gentle with St. Mary's here, up only by 5. Mooers is in the semifinals. As of right now, I will probably be back for the semifinals. They're the only local team of the 4 semifinalists. Actually, of the 8 semifinalists. 4 boys and 4 girls. No local girls teams that made the Final 4. And Mooers is the only local boys team in this. So they're in the Final 4. There are 2 teams. Beekmantown is in, but I'm not sure if they have any West Chazy players on their team or not. Certainly possible. Daniel throws it up. And put in by Collins. Bedard Kemp will inbound, give it to Lebec. And Lebec will bring it up. St. Mary's entire offensive team is above the foul line. Over and back. St. Mary's ball. No defense in the backcourt, so they like to stay back there. Eichler drives. In and out. Eichler had it halfway down, but bounced out. And good defense. Forces the turnover. There's Golkar. Throws it up. Rebound Kimbler. Took a couple steps. Ref says, what the heck? Basket by number 20 in your program. Owen Hollister. There's Eichler. There's double teamed out to Lebec. Controlled by Mooers. And stayed in bounds. Basket's good by Hollister. And subs coming in. Over to Golkar, tied up. A foul on Hollister. Not on Hollister, on Kimbler. Golkar will inbound. You'll stop into the China Buffet. You can see Pema and her sister there once in a while. Parents run the China Buffet in Champlain. Great place to eat. Eichler's shot is blocked. And Beasley scores. Rokar with the ball. Over to Foley. Foley fires it up. Short. Beasley with the rebound. Stolen by Eichler, but he can't keep it in play. Good hustle. What? Off white? Off white? I didn't see the tip off white, but who's going to argue? Foley at the point now. Over to Dokar. Come on, Dokar puts it in. Oh, we got 3 seconds. Number 9, Hollister was all alone. 2 people were guarding somebody else and nobody guarding him. He kept waiting for somebody to guard him. So somebody, please, make it a challenge. Dokar. Too strong. Hollister with it. Mooers keeping the ball moving. Over and back. Eichler should have been running after that ball. Blue ball. Yang has it. Throws it up and in. Neil Yang, what a shot. What a shot. Robert Phillip was excited. There he is. There's Beasley passing off. Good steal. Here's Yang. Too hard. Rebounded Hollister. Over to Gagnon. Mooers working it around. DiBernardo to Beasley. Passes it again. Oh, Hollister with Beasley. Beasley takes a long shot. Who's this fella here? Shot taken by 7. Let's who's 7 here? 7 is Timmons, Jordan Timmons. Yang drives. Lays it in. Neil Yang. Putting on a show here for all the Yang fans. Mooers passing it around. In and out. White ball. Basket by Collins. This fella here decided to take it upon himself. Lebec here said, we need to get in the game here, so he went over. And Cheryl Foley, I don't know if Cheryl Foley buzzed it or he buzzed it himself. He decided it's time for the subs to come in here. He's going to go and wait for a whistle. He's just going to go over there and demand to stop the clock so he can get in. And basket by Collins. Yang with the ball. Look out. He'll go through everybody. His own team, he doesn't care. Bernardo to Kimbler. 20 is out there. Cruz 20. 20 is Owen Hollister. And we got 5 fresh players in for St. Mary's. Well, that will bring it up. Doing the best we can here with this guy standing in front of us. It's a bit of a challenge. The 10th game I've taped his, and he's been in about 3 or 4 of them, so I'm sure he knows that I'm recording him, but he's so involved with the game, he doesn't know I'm here apparently. Another basket for Collins. So we're going to try to move our camera over another step or two here just to see if we can avoid him. And he's here volunteering his time. They might give him a free meal out of it, but that's about it. Mercifully, we can't see the clock. I'm sure we're getting close to the end of this game. Basket by Kimbler. Mooers ball. Time getting short. 3 seconds left in the game. At the buzzer. So it'll be a victory for North Country Cougars. Mooers, North Country Cougars. They defeat St. Mary's in an exhibition game. As it turned out, this game wasn't necessary, but it was on the schedule, and it wasn't the first game of the day, so it could have been the first game instead of the third game of the day. They could have just said, well, we won't bother to play it, but otherwise we'd have a 45-minute gap here with nothing to do. So that's the way it was in St. Mary's basketball tournament play. We hope to be back here. We have other things that are happening in our life besides this, but hoping to be back here for the semifinals involving Mooers. In the meantime, thanks for watching, and for those who understand what viewer-supported local television means and support our continuing efforts, Hometown Cable, TV worthy of your support, Hometown Cable.